What if I told you a single old coin could be worth not hundreds, not thousands, but up to $10 million or more? Face screaming in fear today, we're diving into the top 3 rarest and most expensive coins ever found. Stick around, you won't believe number 1. In 2009, the U.S. Mint made a special set of pennies to celebrate the 200th birthday of Abraham Lincoln and the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln cent. Instead of the regular design on the back, they made 4 new ones. These showed different parts of Lincoln's life: his birth in a log cabin in Kentucky, his early years in Indiana, his working life in Illinois, and his presidency in Washington, D.C. All 4 designs came out in 1 year, and each one tells a part of his story. But not all of these pennies are rare. Most are common. The rare ones are usually from the Denver Mint, which means they have a little D under the year 2009 on the front of the coin. The ones from Philadelphia don't have any letter under the date. Now, here's where things get exciting. Some of these 2009 D pennies have mistakes on them. These mistakes happen during the minting process and make the coins unique. One of the most famous ones is on the penny that shows Lincoln sitting on a log reading a book. That design is called the formative years. On some of these coins, Lincoln has an extra finger or thumb on his hand. It's a strange thing to see, but collectors love it because it's a clear mint error. If your penny has this extra thumb, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on its condition. Even if it's not in perfect shape, collectors still pay good money for it. One of these coins in top condition, graded by a professional coin service, sold for over $3,000 at auction. And that's just one type. Another valuable design is the Professional Life penny, which shows Lincoln standing in front of a building. Some of these coins have doubling on Lincoln's hands or the building columns. Doubling means parts of the design look like they were printed twice. This happens when the coin die shifts slightly during the strike. If you spot any doubling, that's a very good sign. Some of these doubled coins have sold for over $5,000 in auctions. Just imagine finding one of these in your couch or coin jar at home. That's a real payday waiting to happen. To find these rare coins, you don't need to be a coin expert. All you need is a good eye and maybe a magnifying glass. Look for the 2009 pennies with the D mint mark. Then check the back of the coin. Is Lincoln sitting on a log? If so, look closely at his hands and fingers. Do you see anything extra? A bump or a strange shape? That could be the extra finger variety. If you have the Professional Life design, look at Lincoln's hands and the columns behind him. Any signs of double lines or doubling? These are things collectors look for. Don't worry if you're not sure. You can always compare your coin with pictures online or ask coin groups for help. Condition is also very important. A coin in mint state, which means it hasn't been used or has no wear, is worth much more than a coin that has been in someone's pocket for years. But even worn coins with the right error can still sell for a lot. If you think you found something special, consider getting it graded by a company like PCGS or NGC. These companies will check the coin, confirm if it's real, and give it a grade. Coins with high grades like MS67 or MS68 can sell for big money. There was a 2009 D penny in MS68 condition that sold for over $6,000. And yes, that was just one penny. People all over the country are coin hunting. They go through bank rolls, pocket change, old coin jars, and even ask family members to look through their stashes. Why? Because the chance of finding one of these rare coins is real. It's happened before, and it can happen to you. Some people have found rare 2009 D pennies at yard sales or flea markets for just a few cents. Others found them in circulation and didn't even know what they had until they looked it up later. You might be sitting on one of these treasures right now and not even know it. The best part is, the 2009 D penny is still out there. These coins are not ancient. They're just over a decade old, and millions were made. That means many of them are still in circulation today. And only a small number of people are checking their change. So your odds of finding one aren't bad at all. The key is knowing what to look for and taking the time to check. So the next time you get change at the store or go through your old coin jar, keep your eyes open. Look for the 2009 D Lincoln cent, flip it over. See which design it has. If it's the log cabin, the log reading scene, or the building design, take a closer look. You might just find that extra thumb, that doubling, or that mint state condition that turns an ordinary penny into a valuable collector's item. And if you do, don't spend it. Hold on to it, get it checked, and maybe even send it in to be graded. You could be looking at a coin worth $500, $2,000, $5,000, or even more. The 1960 D Lincoln penny might seem like any other coin you've seen before. It has the classic image of Abraham Lincoln on the front, with a wheat stalk design on the back. It's a simple, everyday coin that's been part of U.S. currency for a long time. But here's the twist, not all 1960 D pennies are the same. There are two types of 1960 D Lincoln pennies that were made in that year, and one of them is extremely rare. The two versions are the small date and the large date versions. Now, you might be wondering, what's the big deal about these two different date types? Here's the thing, the small date version is much harder to find, which is why it's so valuable. You see, when the U.S. Mint made the 1960 pennies, they accidentally used two different designs for the date. One design has the numbers 1960 printed in a small size, while the other has them in a larger size. At first, the Mint didn't realize they had made this mistake. After they figured it out, they quickly stopped making the small date version and switched to the large date. So, if you find a 1960 D small date penny, you've got something that is really special. But it's not just about having the right type of date. It's also about the condition of the coin. A coin's value can depend a lot on how well it has been preserved. Most old pennies get worn out over time. But if you happen to find one that's in mint condition, meaning it looks almost brand new, its value could go up by a huge amount. In fact, a 1960 D small date penny in perfect condition, called MS-65 or better, can easily be worth anywhere from $500 to $1,500. And if you find one that's even better, say in MS-67 condition, it could be worth as much as $20,000 or more. And that's not all. Some of the top-tier coins, especially those that are graded perfectly and come from rare collections, have sold for as high as $100,000 or more at auction. It's important to know that the large date version of the 1960 D penny is far more common. So, if you have a 1960 D penny and the date looks bigger than usual, it's not likely to be worth much. In fact, a regular 1960 D large date penny is worth just 1 cent, the same as any other penny. But if you've got the small date, you've hit the jackpot. Now, you might be asking, how can I tell the difference between the small date and the large date? It's actually pretty simple if you know what to look for. On the large date version, the numbers in the year are larger and rounder. The numbers 6 and 0 are especially bigger and more pronounced. On the small date version, the numbers are smaller and the 6 has a sharper, pointed bottom. The 0 in the small date looks a bit more flat at the top. So, when you're looking at your 1960 D penny, check the date closely. If the numbers look smaller and thinner, you might just have a goldmine in your hands. But here's the thing, finding a 1960 D small date isn't the end of the story. The condition of the coin matters a lot when it comes to value. A coin in great shape, meaning it has very few scratches, dents, or wear from being used over the years, will always be worth much more. Coins that are in mint condition, which means they look almost as good as the day they were made, are the ones that can bring in the big money at auction. The story behind the 1960 D Lincoln penny is also fascinating. The U.S. Mint did not realize that the two different date designs had been made at first. It wasn't until after a while that they noticed the mistake and changed the design to the large date. As a result, fewer small date coins were made. Most of them were sent out into circulation, but many were either damaged, worn out, or melted down. So, over time, the number of surviving small date coins has become much smaller, and that's why they're so valuable today. If you're lucky enough to have a 1960D small date penny, you should definitely hold on to it. If it's in good shape, it could be worth a lot more than you think. And remember, the value can change depending on the market demand, so it's always a good idea to check current coin values from trusted sources or get your coin appraised by a professional. For collectors, finding a rare coin like the 1960D small date is like finding a treasure. It's a small piece of history that is worth more than just its face value. In fact, many collectors love hunting for these coins because of their rarity and historical significance. The 1960D is a part of a larger collection of Lincoln cents, which are highly sought after by people who collect coins from different periods of American history. So, whether you're just starting to get into coin collecting or you've been doing it for years, the 1960D Lincoln penny is one of those coins that could change your collection forever. Who knows? That penny you just found in your pocket or drawer might be worth a small fortune. In conclusion, the 1960D Lincoln penny. Especially the small date version is an exciting discovery for anyone who's into coins. The rarity and value of this coin make it one of the most sought-after pieces in the world of numismatics. With its unique error, this penny is a true hidden treasure. So next time you get some change, take a moment to look at your pennies. You never know, you might just have a valuable 1960D small date penny waiting to be discovered. Let's talk about what this coin is. The 1950D wheat penny is a 1-cent coin made in the United States. The D means it was made at the Denver Mint. On the front of the coin, there's a picture of Abraham Lincoln. On the back, there are 2 wheat stalks, which is why it's called a wheat penny. This design was used from 1909 to 1958. So, if you see wheat on the back of a penny, you already know it's an older and possibly valuable coin. Now, in 1950, the Denver Mint made over 334 million pennies. That's a lot, right? So you might think these coins wouldn't be rare. But here's the secret, most of those pennies were used, worn down, or damaged over the years. Only a small number are still in great shape. And even fewer have special errors or rare features. That's what makes some of them worth a ton of money. There are a few reasons why certain 1950D pennies are worth more. First, let's talk about the condition. If a coin is still shiny and looks like new, it's worth way more than one that's dirty or scratched. Collectors want coins that look perfect. A shiny, clean 1950D wheat penny in mint condition can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. One of these pennies, graded as MS-67 red, sold at auction for over $10,000. That's right, a single penny, worth over 10 grand. Next, we need to talk about errors. These are mistakes that happened when the coin was made. Some 1950D pennies have a double die. That means the design was stamped twice by accident, and you can see double lines in the date or the letters. That kind of error is very rare and valuable. Other errors include coins that were stamped off-center, coins with cracks in the metal, or coins with extra lines or marks that aren't supposed to be there. These mistakes might seem small, but collectors love them and they're willing to pay big money for them. Another thing that makes a coin more valuable is its color. When pennies are new, they have a bright red color because they're made of copper. Over time, they turn brown. If your 1950D penny still has its red color and looks shiny, it could be worth way more than a brown one. These are called red coins in the coin world, and they are the ones that sell for the highest prices. Red coins in mint condition can sell for $500 to $5,000 or even more, depending on how perfect they are. So now you might be wondering, how do I know if my penny is valuable? First, check the date. It must say 1950 with a small d under the year. That's the Denver Mint. If it has no letter, it's from Philadelphia. If it has an S, it's from San Francisco. But today we're only talking about the 1950D. Next, look at the condition. Is it clean and shiny? Does it look almost brand new? If yes, that's a good sign. Then take a close look at the letters and numbers. Use a magnifying glass if you have one. See if there are any doubling effects, like if the date looks like it was printed twice. Or if the letters in the word liberty or in God we trust look thicker or strange. If you see something weird or unusual, you might have a rare error coin. Another common thing to look for is called the BIE error. This happens when there's a small line or crack between the B and E in the word liberty. It looks like there's an I between them. It's not super valuable, but some collectors still want it and will pay more for it. If your penny looks rare or very clean, you might want to send it to be graded. There are companies like PCGS or NGC that will look at your coin and give it a grade from 1 to 70. The higher the number, the better the condition. Coins graded MS 65 or higher are considered mint state, and that's where the value really jumps up. Once a coin is graded, it's sealed in a plastic case with a label showing its grade and details. That helps collectors trust that the coin is real and worth the price. You might think this is all just fun, but some people have actually made a lot of money with coins like this. One person found a rare 1950 D in a roll of pennies they got from the bank. It looked perfect bright red, no scratches, and it had a small error. They sent it in for grading, and guess what? It came back as MS 66 red and sold for over $3,000. That's a huge win for a 1-cent coin. And here's the thing, there are still many of these coins out there. They're in jars, drawers, old piggy banks, and collections that haven't been touched in years. You could find one in your home, at a garage sale, or in your grandparents' coin stash. That's why coin hunting is so exciting. It's like looking for buried treasure, and the prize could be sitting right in front of you. If this video got you curious, maybe now is the time to start checking your coins. Look at your spare change. Go through old jars and boxes. You never know what you might find. Even if it's not the 1950 D penny, there are other wheat pennies and old coins that can be worth money too. The key is knowing what to look for. So now you know a small copper penny from 1950 with a tiny D could be worth thousands of dollars if it's rare, shiny, or has a special error. It's not just a coin. It's history. It's art. And for some lucky people, it's also money in the bank.